And the most recent development that we've gotten is Brooklyn making a couple moves. We covered earlier today a lot of the stuff that Brooklyn's been doing. They traded for Royce O'Neal, gave up a first round pick. Obviously, the biggest news of the day is that KD requested a trade. We kind of discussed where he was going. And then we also discussed the fact that everybody else on that roster is available to be moved, including Kyrie Irving. And so we kind of speculated where Kyrie might end up or if he was going to be there, whatever that may be. But now the two deals that we've got on the table now, Patty Mills, a guy that we talked about last night or actually it came out this morning, I guess, but we talked about it last night, was Patty Mills re-signed on a 2-year, $14.5 million deal. He opted out of his $6 million, so he got a little bit of a pay raise and got extended. He gets to stay with Brooklyn. Yeah. So he makes a little bit more money and makes it over a longer period of time as well. So kudos to him for betting on himself and opting out and getting back some more money that he thought he deserved, which he absolutely does. I love Patty Mills as a player. And then the second player that they've re-signed, they re-signed their center, Nick Claxton. He agreed to a 2-year, $20 million deal to return to the Nets. So Trent, we talked a little bit about Patty Mills already, and we haven't really mentioned Nick Claxton. So both those players, do you like the re-signings for Brooklyn, and how are they going to continue in the future?
I do like the re-signing because with what is a dumpster fire over there, to re-sign any, and Patty Mills is Patty Mills. He's going to provide phenomenal shooting off the bench regardless. And Nick Claxton has been pretty underrated. He's, he doesn't really score a lot of points, but doesn't need to when you had KD and Kyrie on your team. Come on. But, he'll get you your rebounds. He'll block a shot or two every game and get you about 6 to 8 points. So, it's not bad signings, and they're cheap, So that way you can try to get KD and Kyrie out of there and get the similar caliber players, same price, So they're not really killing themselves over there by overpaying people. They're paying them about just right, about what they should, especially with, still got Ben Simmons' contract. So, like I said, it's a win just to re-sign anybody at this point.
Yeah, I agree. And my question for you is, do you think that now that they're under contract, do they become trade pieces?
I think if you are playing for the Brooklyn Nets, you can potentially be a trade piece. Yes, they straight up said everyone's available. So who knows what the roster is going to look like come September or whenever the season starts, October, September, whatever the case may be. So it's hard to tell, but I don't think either of those two get traded unless it's significant. So we'll just have to see. But to answer your question, yes, I think they could still be trade pieces.
Yeah, I agree. I think I love the point that everybody on that roster is a trade piece at this point. KD, Kyrie, everybody, they're willing to throw anybody anywhere to get the biggest return that they possibly can. I'm kind of hopeful and interested to see whether they'll decide to go and do a rebuild.
I still don't think they want to do that.
I don't
That's
think
why
so either, but it's always a possibility. So we'll see what happens. But that's it for us right now. We're all caught up at this point with you guys. We've kind of caught up with all of the signings that have happened. There's been a ton of them. And if any more significant ones pop up through our radar, I'll try to come on and keep you guys updated to make sure we're keeping the information flowing for y'all. So I appreciate you guys sticking with us, and we'll keep you updated.